Hey guys, Remy here, and today I thought I would show you guys all my unusual records, as in like colour records, picture discs, unusual shapes. I have shown all these records before in previous hauls, but I thought I would just make a video where all my interesting looking records were all together. So yeah, I'm going to start off with 7 inches and 10 inches and 12 inches. So yeah, let's just get started. So the first and only picture disc I've got at the moment is Paul McCartney's Home Tonight in a Hurry. It's a double A side kind of single. I prefer In a Hurry, like I love that song so much. One of my favourite Paul McCartney songs. It's so cool. I love the like harpsichord and everything. It's just a really cute song and it makes me feel really like upbeat and nice. But yeah, I'll show you the actual like picture disc of it. I got this from America because I was sadly at work during Record Store Day, Black Friday, unfortunately, so I had to find this online. Had to pay a price that I think was a bit too expensive. But yeah, here we go. This is what it looks like. It's really cool. It really suits the Egypt Station-esque vibe. And yeah, and the back is pretty much the same except for the AA instead of the A. Sound quality wise, it sounds okay. It just has a little bit of crackling during like the beginning of the songs, but apart from that it sounds normal. I think it might just be my ears, but In a Hurry sounds very, very, very slightly slower than the version I've heard on Spotify or iTunes. I think it's not my record player because my record player has the revolving dots that always show when it's 33 1/3 RPM, or in this case 45 RPM. So maybe it's just the record itself. It doesn't really bother me too much because my record player does have the option where I can change the speed and pitch, so if I was really bothered, I just have to adjust the controls a slight bit. But apart from the very tiny speed issue and a little bit of crackling at the beginning, this picture disc is really cool, and I'm really happy I've got these songs on vinyl. Here we have Sucker by the Jonas Brothers, and where this is completely clear. I've talked about this before, but it really annoys me that this 7-inch single has the same song on both sides. It's not even like one side's the studio version, one side's the live version. No, they are both exactly the same song. Sadly, this record doesn't sound amazing. I don't know how to describe it. I think there's a slight ringing playing in the background of the chorus. It's not too awful, like it's not the worst thing in the world. And now that I have my new record player, both sides play without any skips. It's just this doesn't have nearly the same amount as good quality as my other Jonas Brothers discs I'm about to show you in a second. But yeah, this vinyl doesn't sound the absolute best, but I still really love it because at the time this was the only Jonas Brothers vinyl I could get without joining the Jonas Vinyl Club, because I can't afford paying like £50 a month or £500 all in one go to get every single thing from the Jonas Brothers collection. I only want a few things. So yeah, and this wasn't available in the UK. I had to order it from the US, but yeah, I still really love it. Does it sound the best? No, but I still really enjoy it every time I listen to it, and I love the single cover. I love this photo of the boys, it's so good. My next Jonas Brothers one I got quite recently. It's When You Look Me in the Eyes, and the B-side is Out of This World. And this I got from Jonas Vinyl Club, and this sounds amazing. This sounds so good. They did such a good job. And this is what the A-side looks like. So it's black with like a bit of brown fading into white, and then the B-side is mostly black with a little bit of the white over it. But yeah, it sounds really cool. I love it so much. It's just it's really nice. Like the Jonas Vinyl Club, despite the fact that it's expensive and I wish you could pick more individual items, what they do, like the effort they put in each record and the result of each record is fantastic. And then the final 7-inch I'm showing you guys I got from Record Store Day in April of last year, and it was my first ever purchase from Record Store Day, and it is Bohemian Rhapsody and the B-side I'm in Love with My Car. So it's got Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury there, and the hole is in a very questionable place, and then the B-side has all the details of the artist and the 2 songs. But yeah, it's really, really cool. This was my first 7-inch colour disc, and it's just, yeah, it's so nice. I love it. I prefer the purple side to the yellow side, but it's just really, really cool. I love it. They have Rami as Freddie on the cover, and then in the back they've got the real members of Queen. Going back to the Jonas Brothers, this is honestly, I think, my favourite like unusual record, and it's one of my favourite Jonas Brothers songs, probably my absolute favourite Jonas Brothers song, and I'm really, really happy I've got it now, and it is the 10-inch heart-shaped Love Bug. And the B-side is the live version of Love Bug, the live version of Love Bug from 2013. But yeah, just look at it. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Like, it's just, it's awesome. It's so cool. Like, it's just amazing. And it sounds fantastic, and it's just, oh, yes. It's just so cool. I'm repeating myself, but I wish they had packaged it more safely. Like I'll have to see if I can find like a sleeve or something that will just protect the record a bit more. But I do love it so much. It is so cute. And my final 10-inch is Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers, where the B-side is Hello Goodbye, cover of the Beatles, and Infatuation, the Japanese version. They sing Japanese in the chorus. But yeah, it's very cool, and this looks very cool when it's spinning as well. Like, I would say it's like got like a marble-ish kind of effect on it, marble-ish / leopard print kind of looking. Like, it looks very textured, and that's what I like about it. Like, it looks like almost 3-dimensional when you look at the black splatter, which I really, really like. I like the size of 10-inch discs. Like, I hadn't, like, these are my first 2 10-inch discs, and I've only had them very recently, but I like them. Like, because 7 inches are, like, alright, but I think I prefer, like, the larger versions, honestly. Like, they're like not too big, not too small. It's like, it's a good size. I like it. Now moving on to 12 inches and albums. Now Not Yet by Half Alive. So there's 2 versions of this vinyl that you could get. You can either get the original normal mint green vinyl, or if you had the tour exclusive, you could get a translucent orange one. I did get this when I saw them live in London, and I think it does count as a tour. However, I think the tour exclusive is only exclusive to America, so we only got the like mint green ones, but honestly I prefer it because it is just so cool. Look how bright it is. It is awesome. Oh, I love it. It's just such a cool green. Like, I think it's really awesome. I need to listen to this album a lot more because I just don't, and it's a shame. If you haven't listened to Half Alive, would very recommend it. They are very underrated, so yeah, would recommend. Starboy by The Weeknd, and this is a translucent red. This is a 2 LP album, but they both look the same, so I'll only show you one of the LPs. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's really cool. I love the shade. It's just, and it matches so well with the crucifix that is in like the Starboy music video. That like, it really links with this album. So it just looks really cool. Next we've got the vinyl from Michael Jackson's Scream album. And I did a whole video about this, so I won't go into too much detail. But basically the first side is glow in the dark. It's not going to be glowing right now because you need to charge it. But yeah, this does glow, and I did make a video of me trying to get it to glow. It was semi-successful. But yeah, this does look very cool when it's lit up though. And yes, because the packaging of the original is not that great, I've had to use spare sleeves from other albums, so you'll recognise this from Sgt. Pepper. And then this is from Living in the Material World by George Harrison. But the second disc is quite cool. It's blue, and then the splatters do glow in the dark. American Beauty, American Psycho by Fall Out Boy. And this was my first ever colour record, because actually this was my first record alongside with Smoke and Mirrors by Imagine Dragons. But yeah, this is so pretty. It's got a few splatters and it's just a beautiful shade of blue, and I love it. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. The final two kind of go hand in hand because they're both by Halsey. First one is Badlands by Halsey. Now with this album, depending on what country you were in and where you got it from, the vinyl could be different colours. So if I had gotten this album from the UK, say from Urban Outfitters or HMV, I would have gotten a pale blue vinyl, which would have looked very pretty. If I was in America and got the super exclusive Urban Outfitters one, then I would have gotten a translucent blue, I think, almost. If I had gone and gotten the normal American album, I would have gotten a pale pink. But I got when I was in New York, I got an American album from Urban Outfitters. It wasn't the super exclusive one, but I did get a pink vinyl with splattered marble on it, which was not the most common one you could get. And I love it so much. It's got little dashes of yellow and white and darker pink. It's just so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. And I didn't realise until I had come back to the UK after my holiday in New York that this was a special album you could only get in America. And I'm so happy, because if I had all the options picked out in front of me, I would have gone for this one. It's just so gorgeous. And then with Halsey's second album, Hopeless Fountain Kingdom, you get a lovely translucent, kind of peacock tail looking dark blue album, which is gorgeous. So beautiful. But yeah, honestly stunning. So those are all my picture records slash colour records slash unusual shapes, just basically all my records that aren't the standard black. But I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys!